Welcome to Chats with Mish. It's your girl Misha here, and today we are talking about astrology. So, in this astrology chat, we're going to talk about the war of the nodes because we just went into North Node into Pisces, South Node is Virgo. So, we're releasing, you know, being in that earth energy and moving more, walking towards getting into our water element. And me, this is like the struggle of my life because those are where my nodes are set. I have Capricorn South Node, and I'm supposed to be walking towards my North Node in Cancer. So coming from Earth sign, it could be like tough. It could be tough to where you have to be literally booted up out of there. And that's what had to happen with me. I got booted up out of my South Node in Capricorn through sickness. And because and what's so funny is I have it in the sixth house. So it took illness for me to get my ass up out of my South Node and start walking towards um my Cancer North Node, which I'm doing now, working with through like literally moving with the intuition part of who I am instead of staying grounded, so to speak, in my self effort, working hard to make things happen, being, fixed, don't want to, stuck in your ways. That's literally kind of like what earth signs are. They're known to be stubborn. There's patient. So that means they'll ride something out the long haul, the good and the bad. They'll take it. They'll just ride it out and things like that. So I pulled up the earth signs. They are known for being grounded, practical, and reliable with a strong connection to the physical world. Key word: strong connection to the physical world. Earth signs value stability, security, and tangible achievements. They are often excelling in areas requiring patience, persistence, and a hands on approach. And so, if that's how you've always lived your life, South Node replicates. I mean, it is it is a symbol. It shows you your past life energy. So you're in this life, you are to walk away from that energy and move towards your North Node energy. And if your South Node is in a Earth house like myself, your job is to shed these old energies of the Earth sign. The Earth sign has to have physical security, stability, and that is me. Like I've literally my whole life. And then I have earth sign in the second house. Second house earth sign makes you think about money a lot. I have my moon sign there, which makes me emotionally affected if it's not flowing like it should, or it makes me extremely happy and at ease emotionally when it is flowing as it should. That's a high value thing for me because it's in my values house, my Taurus house. But back to the nodes, the Capricorn is a person that likes to most likely they pretty much like to be to themselves and working on their goals and their ambitions that they're set for themselves. And if they are in a group collective, they pretty much like to be the leader of that and run that and and just be the authority of things. And they are pretty rooted in their ways. They're set in their ways and they don't believe it until they see it, until they touch it, until they feel it. And that's my energy, that I've been stuck in that energy. And again, it's in my sixth house. So my sixth house is the health house. It's the Virgo house. And I was not being, I had no balance, right? So the balance between my north and my south, I would have been more intuitive, had more intuition and self love and knowledge of self to understand that I was working myself to the bone, and I would have not had to have a stroke. If you're new here, I'm a stroke survivor. So my stroke put a halt into me working two jobs and having these ambitions and goals that I need to touch these tangible things, to where it was a streaking halt in that. And instantly I had to go into my 12th house, my healing, my seeing without, I'm believing without seeing. I had to use that intuition whether I wanted to or not, because the position that life had me in, there was nothing I can do physically. That Capricorn, do it yourself, make it happen, believe it when you see it, that had to leave in order for me to heal. I had to go into the unknown realm, and that's where the 12th house is, and that's where my North Node is. So astrology is very real, and if you are not in tune, um, you'll be kicked in tune. You'll be knocked over there. It's like life could be like a what they are, linebacker, and when you think you're running with the ball and they just come out of nowhere and boot your ass out the way. Yeah, that's how it felt with me. And I know that it's in alignment with what's going on collectively. We just shifted nodals. We went from being in what it was, Aquarius before Pisces. It was in Aquarius, or is we going the other way? I'm trying to think. I think we were in Aries, and we're shifting into Pisces, North Node. North Node, and that mean a lot of us. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, North Node. Yeah, North Node and Pisces, and we're moving out of South Node and Virgo. That's Earth sign. Virgo is critical Earth sign, and so it's a overthinker, analytical. I believe it when I see it type of person, type of energy. I'm not going to say person because we're talking about the energy. Um, and then we're moving into Pisces, which is the illusion house, the dreamy house, the unseen house. Let's see, like the Pisces house theme. Let's pull it out real quick. 12th house theme is endings, healing, closure, spirituality, solitude, karma, old age, afterlife, what's hidden, limiting beliefs, and subconscious. So that's the house I was pushed into because that's my North Node. So I went from being stuck in my own way because I'm a fixed sign as well. So golly, I literally had to be bum rushed and like surprised, and spirit knew how to handle me. It's like, you're not gonna listen, you're gonna still work when you're sick, you're gonna still not listen to your health, not listen to your body, you're not gonna put yourself first, you're not giving yourself the time, the quality time and self-love that is necessary for you to be balanced. You are all focused on this, and that's all good, but there's no balance there, and you've been doing this for years, and so you neglecting yourself, we're finna pull you from that. And I got pulled from that. I woke up one morning and my life was different, and it's been different ever since. Like, I don't even that life is literally the past. South node, you know what I'm saying? And so now I'm moving towards my 12th node, and that's what brings me here. My 12th node is about teaching. I have a strong third house stellium. So I literally am supposed to be in communication, teaching, and my theme is 12th house, helping people heal like I had to heal, and helping people with closure and spirituality. And I can do this in solitude, something that I am big on, being a 12th houser. I like to be into myself. I like, just being to myself. That's just a normal thing. I'm a natural loner. And then I have a couple planets. I have a stellium in the 12th house. So I am strong on being to myself and doing a lot of subconscious work and inner healing. And, I love to go deep and pull out stuff. I'm constantly trying to undo, and then it's like karma as well. So you deal with a lot of things subconsciously that you may have not looked at when you're in your like earth energy. You don't kind of look back and step aside and check yourself, right? You're just doing. But when you're pushed into this north node of having to be in a water sign, it takes you out of body. So now you get to sit and look at yourself at third party and see where, you may have not been the nicest person or done the nicest things, or made mistakes. You're able to see those things objectively versus being stuck in your body and not paying attention. And that is what this South and North Node tug of war is going to be for a lot of us. A lot of us have been stuck in this. I'll believe it when I see it. I'm stuck in my ways. I have to work to make things happen. Just that earth sign energy, being grounded in something, and just like worried about your stability and your security, stuff that you can see, right? Because when you worrying about your stability that you can see, that's money. That's my house, my foundation. And then your security is, am I secure in this home, or do I have the things that make me feel secure tangibly? But we're being forced to walk into the North Node, which is water energy. And water signs are known for their emotional depth, the intuition, and sensitivity. And that is going to be heightened. And it's being heightened for me ever since I had my stroke. It's been 4 years now. And it's just been an evolution, me going into this North Node. And it makes you like, water signs have strong empathy and deep emotions, right? And they have deep connections to the other side, the side that the people that are stuck in their south node of the earth sign, tangible. I believe when I see, they don't believe in the unseen, but the water signs, they are connected to the unseen. They use their intuition to move through life. And that is what, our most high creator is pushing all of us collectively towards. And me individually, on my individual journey, I am being, I was birthed to be pushed in that direction. And, Saturn comes, Pluto will come. You will have all these different transit that will, force you into these way of life, the way you should start moving. And if you're not already, and excuse me if I say a lot, because I be thinking, I pause and I think, because I am a stroke survivor, so sometimes my thoughts be like moving, or they be there and I be trying to dig for it. But again, saying I'm gonna work on stop saying that. But the it comes to push you into that if you're not already aligned with it. I was not already aligned with it. I was stuck and rooted in my Capricorn South Node. My mom passed away and I went straight into work. I really didn't surround myself with people at all. Solitude, work, and I wasn't even taking care of myself. Wasn't even taking care of my environment. Like, it was just like I was in a fog. I was in this type of haze. It was over me, and it was just, I would work because I had to work to pay the bills. But if I didn't have to work to pay the bills, I probably would have stayed in that room, right? And just let life around me. But I got stuck in that South Node of Capricorn, and I can do it, and I don't have to ask nobody, and it's just self-effort, and then the stroke had happened, and I was forced into the spirituality part and the believing in the unseen, right? And all of the things that I speak of on this page, and on this channel. And so I got really deep, and it activated the houses that my Pluto sits in, my Saturn sits in. Those are my deep generational planets, karmic planets, but they're on my thinking. So I had to have a different way of thinking. It came to shift the way that I was thinking, how I was rooted in my earth sign energy, my earth energy way of thinking. And it was pushing me into my water sign energy, that way of thinking, that way of moving, believing, allowing things to happen instead of trying to make everything happen. And we all are being pushed that way. So if you find yourself stuck in a career, a relationship, it don't matter, a relationship, maybe you stay somewhere that you're not happy. This energy, we're going to be moving with intuition. You're going to be moving with what feels good. We're going to go from what I see and what I could touch more into what I can feel. How does this feel to me? If it don't feel good to you, you're going to start knocking it out of your life. I'm telling you, because this is the energy we in. You can go with it and let things happen how it's supposed to flow and naturally happen in your life divinely, or you could go against it. And when you go against it, that's when you do come up against these, negative experiences, tough experiences, because you have to learn a lesson. You have to get pushed into your destiny, so to speak. And so that is it. I'm not going to keep rambling on and on about this. If you have anything you want to add, please put it down in the comments. We can do a part 2 and keep going with the different signs, because me, I'm moving from Capricorn to Cancer, but we also got Virgo to Pisces, and we also have Taurus to Scorpio. So if you want to talk about them, just let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed this chat. And until next time, peace, love, and happiness. Bye.